Hi everyone, this is Dee, and of course, we are here discussing the favorite subject of far too many YouTubers. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yes, it is YouTube beefs. Before I go any further, this is the perfect time to give all of my Tasha K cult members the opportunity to go ahead and exit the building, and that includes you too, YouTuber named Star Kells. Please leave because you most definitely will be offended today. So I'm just gonna give you guys a few seconds to collect your things and go ahead and clear on out. Okay? Do 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 do. Okay. So thank you, Huns, because as always, I will not be issuing any type of apologies for the statements I am about to make because they are strictly my opinion. I just watched several videos featuring different matchups. Camille's Corner was talking about um, black YouTube versus white YouTube. Um, and I'll get into that a little bit later, but basically a white YouTuber was saying that there's too much drama going on with the beefs on black YouTube, as if white YouTube doesn't beef. Get out of here. Actually, I'll probably discuss that in a whole nother topic, but yeah. As always, people want to try to make black people look bad in everything we do. And then they turn around and copy us because they know that we get all the views. Because people love that drama. They love to see the fights. They love to see everybody acting a fool, showing out, going against each other. They love it. So, even though a person may not have necessarily subscribers, sometimes it's still not stopping people from getting views. And the more a person gets views, eventually those people will subscribe because they want to keep viewing the same garbage. Also, we had Nicole discussing the whole mess that happened on Sean Bradley's show with Tasha K. And I don't know, me personally, there's some shows I just don't necessarily watch, so I don't necessarily know a whole lot about some of the different shows. I've seen Sean Bradley, I've seen his platform, and I know some of the things that go on his platform, but I just don't necessarily follow him. But as I was watching Nicole, and she was kind of just breaking down everything that was going on, the different YouTubers who popped up in his live and had a few things to say about Miss Tasha K and her mess. Also, in this foolishness, I was watching Lioness of Judah on her own channel as she was breaking down some of the Tasha K Lovely Tea mess. And of course, back to Sean Bradley's channel with Sweetma4life. Sweetma basically was making a statement that Tasha K had ugly things to say about her son and Sweetma4life. And these people basically, everyone with the exception of Camille, these people were basically going against the garbage queen herself, aka Tasha K, aka I don't have any freaking receipts, so please stop asking me for that shit. I just have to say that I really don't understand why YouTube is allowing a known and convicted stalker to use the internet to bully, defame, harass, and stalk people online. Oh, wait a minute. I do know why they allow it. Because chaos encourages people to jump around from one channel to the next to catch up on the latest gossip and BS and to see what everyone's opinion is and to be locked in this constant cycle of beefing. Another idea that came to mind YouTube is the only place where you can create a free channel and use that channel to harass and stalk people you don't like. Even though the laws say it's illegal to do that, if you come to YouTube and do it and you don't get caught and nobody really does anything about it, not only do you make money for yourself, Tasha K, but you also make money for YouTube. So basically, you whore yourself out to YouTube and you get the benefit of lying on every person you want to lie on, bullying them, harassing them, stalking them, and providing all of this good fun content to your subscribers so that they can view and laugh at your shenanigans. Wow, that's good old YouTube for you. I've stated before that I think most of the beefing on YouTube is orchestrated to keep viewers engaged. I believe this wholeheartedly. I believe that most of the beefing that goes on YouTube is a big pile of crap. You know, there are some things I'm sure that are like really touchy. I could not see Sweetma4life allowing another YouTuber to talk about her son, her challenged son, for views and clicks. I can't believe that. Not in my heart of hearts. That is below the belt. It's unnecessary. And Tasha K, I've already said in other videos, my opinion of Tasha K as a human being, I don't even know if she's human, honestly. I'm not even going to lie. I don't know if she's human. I don't know if she's a person. I don't even know if she's black. I don't know what she is. I don't know if she's some creature from another planet. I don't know what she is. I just know that she's a vile and disgusting creature because she has no problem picking out any evil, ugly, hateful thing about a person, be they famous or everyday average Tom, Dick, and Harry, and telling the worst ridiculous crap about people, whether it be true or false. That is the reason why I nickname her the garbage queen, because she is a known liar. She is a known defamer. She's a convicted stalker. She's a known harasser, and she's a known bully. This female gets paid by YouTube to bully, harass, defame, and stalk people online. She basically has shown everyone, whether it be true or not, what she's shown us is that she doesn't give a rat's ass about how it makes her look. So for her to get angry with anyone for calling her shenanigans out, calling her mess out, is absolutely ludicrous. You are the one who put yourself out there to look like the bad guy. So why would you then get mad because people think you're the bad guy? That just doesn't make sense. This constant trying to explain away the situation between Tasha K and Lovelyti2002, it is so boring. It is so dead. It is so done. It is so dry. Who gives a flying fart? Whether Lovelyti2002 lied or whether Tasha K lied. Both of them had their part in that mess with Cardi B. Both of them. Whether it's equal, whether it's 50-50, 60-40, it doesn't matter. They both had their part. And anybody who tries to defend either side, you are clueless and you are wrong and you are biased. Because if you were unbiased, you would say, okay, wait a minute. Even if you had a 2% part in that mess, you had your part in that mess. Now, one thing I will say about Lovelyti2002 is that she has graciously ducked out of all of the shuckery, the jivery, the shenanigans, the foolishness, the buffoonery, the Uncle Tomery, the step and fetchery, the mess. She stepped out of it. She's gone on about her life and she's doing Lovelyti2002. Regardless of what her original part in the mess or her part today, because let's face it, I don't care what anyone says on YouTube. Nobody, unless you personally know these people and you rock with them daily, nobody knows who is lying. Nobody knows if Tasha K and Lovely T are still undercover buddies, undercover lovers, undercover friends, undercover what. We don't know. All we're doing is speculating because we don't know. We're sitting here making our honest opinions known because we don't have 100% facts. I don't know if Lovelyti2002 and Tasha K don't sit at their house and drink together and laugh about all this crap. I don't know. I know in sports they do that. They go up against each other, fight each other on the field, football players, basketball players, baseball players, hockey players, go on the field, on the ice, on the in wrestlers in the ring, boxers in the ring, fight each other, duke it out, act the doggone fool in the ring and for the audience, and then go back, sit, drink, smoke, get high, and screw the same women and the same men. So the whole purpose for me making that statement is that we don't know what goes on behind closed doors. So to keep going back and forth between Tasha K and Lovelyti2002 saying who was right and who was wrong is absolutely ridiculous. It makes no sense. And I know people are going to keep doing it because guess what? Most people on YouTube are mindless sheep anyway. And the reason I say that is because I'm sorry, but nobody should be able to just lead you in your thoughts. Everybody should be a free thinker enough to step back from the mess and say, wait a minute, none of this makes any sense. Be able to separate yourself from it and look at it from the outside looking in. I'm not on either. I'm not in nobody's camp, and I'm not caping for nobody. I am gonna make my decision based on what makes sense. But a lot of people on YouTube get caught up in this side or that side. You don't know. You could be fighting on the wrong side and not even know it because you don't want to take yourself out of the situation, get out of the groupthink mentality, get out of the not Columbine, forgive me. Get out of the David Koresh mentality, Jim Jones mentality, where these people are leading folks to their death and they don't even have sense enough to realize there's something wrong with this joker. This joker is crazy. Y'all all will be drinking, and I'm not saying all of you. I'm talking about the ones who follow all this garbage and believe it 100%. You'll be drinking freaking poison wine or poison juice and think that you're okay and end up getting killed over some mess that really didn't have nothing to do with you in the first place. I mean, it's just nuts. It's absolutely nuts. And the saddest part about this, if you look at Tasha K, that woman act like she has some type of mental issue, honestly. She act like Tasha K behaves as if she is someone who is not wrapped 100% too tight. Now, I'm not a doctor, but I can speculate based on what I see and based on the symptoms she exhibits. She act like somebody who is not wrapped too tight. One of the things that I feel is very likely and that I am alleging is that Tasha K appears to have some type of psychotic disorder based on her behavior. Now, these are some facts. I'm going to present you with some facts, not just some speculation or my own hypotheses. This is fact. Psychotic disorders are severe mental disorders that cause abnormal thinking and perceptions. People with psychosis lose touch with reality. Two of the main symptoms are delusions and hallucinations. Delusions are false beliefs, such as thinking that someone is plotting against you or that the TV is sending you secret messages. Teddy, Tasha K, you better quit talking to Teddy, thinking Teddy's sending you them secret messages, girl. Hallucinations are false perceptions, such as hearing, seeing, or feeling something that is not there. Now, if anybody can sit here and tell me that this do not sound like some of the stuff that we're seeing with Miss Tasha K, and in one moment that we were seeing with Miss Lovelyti when she thought somebody had to put the hoodoo on her, a psychotic disorder, an abnormal thinking and abnormal thinking and perceptions. Tasha K act like she have lost touch with reality. We've seen that I know she be playing with that teddy bear. I know she be playing with that teddy bear. But that's not normal, y'all. I'm sorry. It's not normal. Why not invite somebody onto your show and have a conversation? Why would you sit there and talk to a freaking teddy bear? And respond to the teddy bear as if the teddy bear is talking to you. Psychotic disorders, allegedly, possibly, potentially. The word psychosis is used to describe conditions that affect the mind when there has been some loss of contact with reality. Psychosis can be caused by some medications, alcohol, or drugs. Can I say that again? Psychosis can be caused by some medications, alcohol, or drugs. Some people have pre-existing conditions, and when they drink, it throws them into psychosis. Now, we already know that Tasha K has been convicted for stalking. We don't know why. I mean, yeah, there's court record. We could go into the court record and really just get into it and look and see what happened. But she's already been convicted of stalking, and she even came online and kind of laughed it off like it wasn't no big deal. But guess what, sweetheart? You already have a predisposition to unruly and strange behaviors. So why wouldn't we believe that you sitting up online drinking wine all the doggone time, sitting in your car talking about, oh, I need a drink. Oh, I need a drink. Maybe you do suffer from some type of psychosis. Psychosis can include hallucinations, seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, or feeling something that is not real. Psychosis can include paranoia or delusions, believing in something that is not real, even when presented with facts. So many people have presented Tasha K with facts after facts after facts, telling her, look, this is not right, this is not right, this is wrong, this is what really happened. And she absolutely refused to accept other people's facts. Only thing she want to accept is what she believes is right or wrong. And based on the definition of psychosis, when a person is having delusions and they won't accept any facts presented to them, that is a symptom of psychosis. Psychosis can include disordered thoughts and speech. Fact: people experiencing psychosis may behave strangely. They may hear voices or see things that don't exist. They may be frightened and confused or withdrawn. However, it is more likely that these people will harm themselves. And can I say that again? It is more likely that these people will harm themselves. It says then someone else, but we can't be guaranteed of that. It's more likely that they'll harm themselves versus someone else. Well, we don't want them to harm themselves, but I wouldn't want to take a chance that that person might not harm somebody else too. It is important to help a person with psychotic symptoms get treatment as quickly as possible. Treatment. Psychosis can be treated, and early treatment increases the chance of successful recovery. Studies have shown that it is common for a person to have psychotic symptoms for more than a year before receiving treatment. Reducing this duration of untreated psychosis is important because early treatment often means a better recovery. Now, the reason I went through and dug up these facts is because we've been sitting here watching stuff play out on YouTube, and YouTube ain't gonna do nothing. As long as Tasha K walk around here and dig up all this old unnecessary crap and exposing people, harassing people, bullying people, all this old other crazy stuff, stalking people online, YouTube gonna let her keep making all that good old money, because that good old money, they're gonna get their cut of it. So they can make money, they can hoe her out, and she can continue to harass, stalk, and maltreat people, and you two might not do anything about it. My main reason for putting together this video is to highlight the fact that I believe Tasha K is suffering from some type of psychotic disorder. It is important to help people early on to prevent them from hurting themselves or anyone else. I believe Tasha K will continue her outcry for help as long as people ignore her. Just like a little child. Sometimes little kids thrive on negative attention. If you ignore them, they'll just keep acting a doggone fool because they want somebody's attention, even if that means giving them a good old whooping. And I believe that that's exactly what Tasha K is doing. Tasha K appears to thrive on negative attention more than on positive attention. This would explain the reason why Tasha K, aka the Garbage Queen, continues to bully, harass, and stalk other YouTubers because she needs attention, good or bad. That's my rant for today. My rant was short, sweet, and hard to beat. I just wanted to point out the fact that, we need to take a look at this spooky and strange behavior that's exhibited by Tasha K. This woman is obviously crying out for help. Whether she's got a psychotic disorder or she's depressed or whatever her situation is, she obviously is crying out for help because anybody who continually goes online, lies on people, airs out other people's dirty laundry. And I noticed that a lot of the stuff that she keep pointing out about other people, cheating, being cheated on, diseases, losing kids, having a bad womb. She said that woman, Tasha K, has said some horrible things. I watch every now and again. I watch her stuff on other people's channel. I refuse to go to her channel and watch anything because I don't want her to get my views. But I will go to someone else's channel and watch what she done said, what she said on someone, when they screenshot or when they do whatever, because I'll give another person my views, but I won't give her my views. I refuse to support her, period. I don't believe in supporting people's bad behavior. But some of the things that she says are so horrible and so toxic. I hope and I pray that she's not pregnant, because I would hate for all of her evilness and toxicity to fester in her womb in a child. Because everything you do, I've had my children, I know for a fact, everything you do, if you cry all the time, your baby gonna be a cry baby. If you always angry, your baby's gonna slap the crap out of every person that come around them. They're gonna be mean and hateful. If you happy all the time, happy-go-lucky, your baby gonna be happy and happy-go-lucky. If you sick and depressed and hurt and your feelings are busted down all the time, you could end up having a child that have some sicknesses or ailments. Whatever a woman does when she carry a child, that baby is being subjected to whatever that person is thinking, feeling, and doing. That's the reason why I say I hope and pray that she's not pregnant. I hope and pray Tasha K is not pregnant, because I would hate for her child to have to sit and marinate in her toxicity. I would hate for a child to have to sit in her womb and marinate in her evilness. I would hate for a child to have to sit in her womb and marinate in utter chaos and disorder. So, yeah, I will say that I hope and pray that she's not pregnant. I hope and pray she's not pregnant, because no child deserves to be born into that type of foolishness. As I stated before, that's my rant for today. If you do care about Tasha K, please reach out to her, help her. She needs help. This is my speculation. This is also my opinion, but based on the facts that were provided by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. This is where I got my facts from. And Medline Plus, based on those facts, it's starting to look like Miss Tasha K might have some issues. Just a little bit of housekeeping. Please do not come to this page thinking you are going to be disrespectful, or behave in any ridiculous manner. I don't do foolishness on any level. Period, point blank, exclamation point, and always with a smiley face. Please do not come to this page thinking you are going to bash anyone over here. If I see it, you will be politely escorted out. I expect grown-ups to behave like adults and not like kids. And let me clarify something for anyone who comes to my page. Please do not use racist terms such as the N word or the H word. I had one gentleman come on my page. I understand why he made the statement he made, but I don't support racist terms. I don't care what side of the fence you on. Please do not call people racist words. I don't support it. I won't accept it, and I will delete your comment going forward. That's extremely childish and it's unnecessary in a day and time when we have access to more words that mean a heck of a lot more than calling somebody a racist term that really doesn't hurt them at all. It just makes us look ignorant. If you don't like the content, thank you for stopping by, but you are not forced to stay. So leave if you feel the need to do so. This is Black Conspiracy TV, BADTV. Thanks for stopping by and have a blessed and safe rest of the week and weekend that's coming up. Black people, as always, please keep your eyes open and your ears sharp. Goodbye, guys.